Hey, that pain in your neck, your back, down your arms, it could all come from a pinched nerve in your spine. Before you get twisted or cracked or worse, go under the knife. Give our next guest a call. He can save you a lot of time and pain, probably. Here with more is Devin Lazad, Dr. Devin Lazad. He's here with Spinal Care of Nevada with a gentle approach to chiropractic. It's great having you, my friend.
Thanks for having us again.
The NUCA method.
Yes.
We've discussed this on the show before.
Yes.
For those who don't know, because we're just discussing the YouTube videos. We'll watch people, they're cracking, they're twisting.
Which I think is fun, and it's neat to see, and I think it's good for chiropractic because it gets the word out. If you're looking for a guy to twist and pop your neck or your spine, I'm probably not the right doctor for you.
You're capable of doing it, but that's not what your practice does.
I did learn that.
Yeah.
The NUCA procedure is a more gentle method. So what we do is we take digital x-rays, some of the most advanced x-rays in our field, analyze your spine, do a thorough workup in history, and that gives me an exact measurement for how to do an adjustment. It's really not a walk in, get cracked, walk out clinic. It's a very thorough analysis because really, if you're anything like me, you want long-term results.
Of course.
You don't want to get adjusted, go back out to the parking lot, and now you're hurting again.
Yeah.
So that's really what we're best at. And then we teach our patients stretches, exercise, posture, because healthcare and healing is teamwork. And if I can teach my patients how to take care of themselves, they don't have to see my funny face all the time.
It's very true. The way I explained it, we were talking off air just a second ago. This is more of using a scalpel than a mallet. You're not using an actual scalpel, but you're going straight to the point of the problem rather than just treating the whole body and hoping that you got it.
That's correct. We use very thorough analysis. We have advanced video software that shows where the nerves are pinched. And when you have a pinched nerve, that'll cause numbness, burning, tingling, pain, ache anywhere throughout the body, maybe down the arms and hands. Like if you have a bone out of place here in the upper neck, that can cause headaches, can cause problems to the sinuses, eyes, ears, nose, throat. We take digital x-rays of this area, even down into the lower neck. If you have a bone out of place in the middle of the neck, that runs to an area called your thyroid, which controls metabolism, weight gain, weight loss. I don't claim to help people lose weight, but I can't tell you the number of times we've adjusted this area. They go back to their doctor and their tests change for the thyroid. Because when you adjust the spine, it affects the nerves, which run to the heart, lungs. There's research on what we do that it affects blood pressure as well, in addition to neck and back pain.
And that's like, think about if there's an accident on the 15 and you're seeing all the on-ramps off on the surface streets are backed up as well. This is that. It's not just spine problems that will go through the spine. It could be tingling in your arms. It could be a carpal tunnel.
Yes, after 7 years of doing this together,
I've learned
you've got it down.
I'm joining the practice.
Yes, very soon.
So what exactly, define what a pinched nerve is.
Okay, so when you have a bone out of place, the nerves run right down the middle of the spine. They come out the sides of the spine. They control everything. Muscles, joints, arthritis pain a lot of times, sciatica. So when you have a bone out of place, could be from bad posture over time, falls, accidents, just work. That nerve gets impinged, so on an MRI, it'll show a narrowed foramen or maybe a bulging disc. So on day one in our office, we take a thorough set of x-rays. We're going to study and analyze those films for exactly not only where the bones are out of place, but how they're misaligned. That's going to show us how to put the pieces of the puzzle back in place. Now, this is called an arthrostim.
What do the people in the office call it?
The kids in the office that I adjust call it the woodpecker. Okay, and I see pediatric patients, I see men and women, I have a few patients in their 90s. So when we find bones out of place, we can either do the NUCA adjustment, which is a gentle adjustment to the top of the neck, get your head on straight. Because this bowling ball goes on straight, things can balance out underneath. The arthrostim can go into certain joints like that, you know, that big hump in your back that we see later in life, and adjust that back into place. How about pain in the low back? You know that bump in your lower back where you reach back there and it just doesn't go away, worse with walking. Sometimes you get up and it hurts. We get right into that. It's called the SI joint and adjust that area. This is also great with knees. I've helped people get out of having to have knee surgery, shoulder surgery, and that's one of my jobs too. If I can't help someone, I'm going to let you know. If I can help you avoid going under the knife, that's my job.
Absolutely. It's nice to know that there's maybe an option before you go for the big one. Which
options.
Is,
options.
I can cut open. Let's talk about the special offer.
So the big difference in our office is we do a thorough 2-day workup to see who we can help and who we can't. Day one, full exam, digital x-rays. We're going to sit and study those. So on day 2, listen, I'm really straightforward. Again, if I can't help you, I'll tell you. We're upfront about finances, insurance, everything. Normally that 2-day workup is $180. We'll do it for the first, let's say 20 callers for $37.
There we go. So now you know where you stand, and if this is something that maybe could get you off an operating table,
Yes.
that'd save you a lot of pain and a lot of time.
Yeah, and we see people sometimes who've had to have operations, fusions, discs taken out. You don't want to have another, but you're totally right. If I can get you before that point, we see people sometimes who say, hey, I feel good. Just keep me that way.
There we go.
Prevention.
It's great having you, doctor. It's great seeing you again.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Help get the pain out of your life with Dr. Devin in Spinal Care Nevada. It's okay, he has a license for that. For more, you want to go to either of his locations, Summerlin, Henderson. He has 2 throughout the valley. You want to learn more, go to drdevin.com or call the number on your screen. Dr. Devin is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.